Um, Ever wonder what shaped the stars we admire? Behind glamour and red carpets, many actors faced incredible hardship before achieving success. Their journeys aren't just inspiring, uh, they're a testament to resilience and determination. Let's explore the stories of some iconic actors who rose from poverty to become household names. And Sylvester Stallone, before becoming a Hollywood icon, faced immense financial struggles. Um, nights were spent sleeping at bus stations, unable to afford rent and ministry. He even sold his beloved dog to ensure it was fed, uh, later buying it back after selling the screenplay for Rocky. It's a true rags to riches story. Jim Carrey's early life was marked by financial hardship, um, and there's no, I guess for a place that talked about name her. His family lived in a Volkswagen van for a time, and he worked 8-hour shifts at a factory to help support them. And he used his difficult upbringing to fuel the physical energy we see in films like The Mask. And Leonardo DiCaprio grew up in a Los Angeles neighborhood plagued by crime and poverty. Witnessing the effects of drug use and violence motivated him to find a way out through performance, leading to roles in What's Eating Gilbert Grape and Titanic. Uh, Tom Cruise experienced a nomadic childhood with frequent moves and financial instability. He worked various odd jobs to help his mother and eventually found his calling in theater, leading to his breakthrough in Top Gun. Uh, Before fame found him, uh, Chris Pratt lived in a tent on a Hawaiian beach. He worked as a waiter, meeting an actress who gave him his first break. That eventually led to roles in Everwood and Guardians of the Galaxy. Arnold Schwarzenegger's childhood in Austria lacked basic necessities like running water and electricity. He turned to bodybuilding to build a better life, eventually transitioned into acting with The Terminator and even becoming a governor. Jackie Chan's family struggled with extreme poverty in Hong Kong, even considering selling him to pay off debts. He trained rigorously in martial arts and performance, uh, becoming a global action star known for his unique blend of comedy and stunts. Um, Idris Elba lived in his car while searching for acting opportunities, working as a nightclub doorman and DJ to make ends meet. His perseverance paid off with roles in The Wire, in numerous high profile films. Tyler Perry experienced homelessness living in his car for years while pursuing his dream of becoming a playwright. Uh, uh, his unwavering determination led to the creation of the character Medea and his own successful production studio. Um, Jamon Hamsu was homeless on the streets of Paris after moving from Benin. Um, he was discovered by a fashion designer and transitioned to acting, earning praise for his role in Amistad. Sean Connery grew up in a one-room tenement in Scotland, leaving school at 13 to help support his family, and he became a global icon as James Bond, proving that even the toughest beginnings can lead to extraordinary success. Michael Caine grew up in a poor neighborhood in London, facing financial hardship throughout his childhood. His dedication to acting led him to become one of the greatest British actors of all time. Charlie Chaplin's early life was marked by poverty and hardship. He found solace and opportunity in the world of performance, becoming a legendary figure during the silent film era. Cary Grant experienced a difficult childhood marked by poverty and instability. He overcame these challenges to become a quintessential leading man in classic films. Dwayne Johnson's family faced eviction when he was 14. He turned to working out and eventually became a global action star and media mogul. Mark Wahlberg grew up in a crowded home in Boston, facing financial hardship and legal trouble. He turned his life around through hard work and dedication, becoming a successful actor and producer. Billy Bob Thornton lived in extreme poverty for years, even surviving on a diet of potatoes. And his perseverance led to critical acclaim for his work in Sling Blade. And the generator of Shia LaBeouf grew up in a financially unstable household, but his passion for acting led him to success in films like Transformers. Barry Keoghan spent much of his childhood in foster care, facing numerous challenges. His dedication to acting led to acclaimed roles in films like The Banshees of Inisherin. Samuel L. Jackson grew up in a segregated South, facing poverty and hardship. He became one of the most prolific and highest grossing actors in cinematic history. Al Pacino grew up in a poor neighborhood in New York, working various jobs to support his family. He became a legendary actor with films like The Godfather. And Danny Trejo spent years in and out of prison before discovering acting. He became a staple in the action genre, and is known for his charitable work. And Terrence Howard grew up in a challenging environment, facing financial hardship and violence. He achieved success in films like Hustle and Flow and the television series Empire. And Mark Ruffalo faced financial struggles and health challenges early in his career. He became known for his roles in films like You Can Count on Me, and as the Hulk in the Avengers. Woody Harrelson grew up in a working class family and faced financial hardship. He became a successful actor in films like Cheers and True Detective. James McAvoy grew up in a housing estate in Scotland, facing financial hardship. He became known for his roles in films like The Last King of Scotland and the X-Men franchise. Jet Li grew up in poverty in Beijing, losing his father at a young age. He became a national champion in wushu and a global action star. Richard Pryor grew up in a challenging environment, facing poverty and violence. He became one of the most influential comedians and performers of all time. Eddie Murphy grew up in foster care and faced financial hardship. He became a global comedic star with films like Beverly Hills Cop. Kevin Hart grew up in a financially unstable household, so he used humor as a coping mechanism and became a successful actor and comedian. Daniel Craig worked as a waiter and even slept on park benches during his early years as an actor. He became known for his portrayal of James Bond. Similar, Gerard Butler grew up in a working class family in Scotland facing financial hardship. He became a leading man in films like 300. And Kirk Douglas grew up in poverty with immigrant parents, working over 40 jobs to support his family. He became a legendary actor in the golden age of Hollywood. Anthony Hopkins grew up in a working class family in Wales, facing financial hardship. He became one of the finest actors of his generation. Curtis Jackson, also known as 50 Cent, grew up in a violent and impoverished neighborhood. He became a successful actor and television producer. And these stories remind us that success isn't about where you start, but about resilience, determination, and the courage to pursue your dreams. Share your favorite success story in the comments. Like I said, thanks for watching, and until next time.